Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today in this video we are in Arm Wrestle Simulator. In today's video they had a update. It was early this morning, I'd say like exactly 12 hours ago. No, it was 10. Okay, 10 hours ago, roughly 10.5 hours ago. And I've been grinding the update a bit. And in today's video, the main reason I'm actually making a video is because I haven't seen much about it, so I actually want to do it myself. I'll go over the update log and everything for anybody who doesn't know, but I actually put together an entire Harvard essay. It's like 1,500 words type of thing. So this video could be long, could be too long in my opinion. I might be able to put timestamps on what to skip, when to skip and stuff, because in today's video there's a lot I want to talk about. There has been an update. As you can see, I'm in a new world. I'm gonna go straight through the update log real quick because this actually isn't the point of the video, if we're being completely honest. So there's a new event egg, patched like 1,500 of them, and I've got nothing. I've got like 4 of these, but I mean they're not very good. There is a limited time egg, which is that. No, here's a limited time egg, not worth buying. I wouldn't recommend. But if you got like extra Robux and you want to have a pet that not many people are gonna buy because they're not very good, go for it. I bought one, literally just a couple. The last time there was an egg in here, I got it, and I got the void version, so I thought that was pretty cool. There's only so here's my pets right now. I haven't really improved since the last live stream, mostly because I've been grinding strength and event eggs. I've got like 4 new pets, which these aren't even helping because they're barely better. But I got like 2,000, so that's kind of nice. I'm close to leaderboards was another thing I wanted to talk about. I have like a whole list right here because I don't want to get sidetracked on anything, and it actually took like an hour to calculate and put everything together, so this video is pretty constructed. But if we go down, oh, I'm actually okay. That's pretty cool. That's a good screenshot. Let me get that real quick before it's too late. Close to the leaderboard was another thing. There's seasons. Since I haven't made a video, there's been seasons added, so that's nice, I guess. You can do some challenges, quests, premium, whatever. Not really worth it at all. There's a new code. If you go to codes, I've already used it. It's boost, spell it just like this. It'll give you 5% of all your things you had. So say you have 100 strength, it'll give you 5 strength. That's how that works. And then I wanted to explain one thing that's different from the last world. So in the last world, each boss you kill, it goes up times 5. So if you kill this guy, the next one he'll give you times 5 what that guy gave, times 5 what that guy gave, times 5. In the last world it's a little different. I'm not really sure how. Pretty sure this one is times, like this one goes up times 6. This one then it jumps up times 25. This one's times 250, and I have no idea about the last one. Hopefully it's not 2,500 times the last one. You guys will understand why. I hope it's not that. But in a couple seconds, friend boost. That is one thing I really wanted to mention. It actually makes a huge difference. Like, I've been doing hands all day with a couple of my friends that are AFK. If these guys were not in here, I would have half of what I have right now. Because friends boost, I mean, it gives me 50%. It goes all the way up to 80% if you have everybody in the server your friend. And VIP servers are free, so I mean, you know. So that is one thing that's important. There is new machines. They're not out yet. This one right here and that one right there. Not sure how they're gonna work, so I'm not gonna guess. There's a little bit of info on the left here. But there's also another machine, which is void, which I think is actually right here. You basically just click your pet and craft a void, and you wait 8 hours, which I gotta claim these because it's been 8 hours. So let me see. Did I just get a better pet? I did. What else? There's one more bug I want to talk about, and then I'm gonna get into the map. Right here. So in the second world, you need to defeat 3 gym bosses. So here's the bug. If you go to the first boss, it actually might work the first time. I'm not sure yet. It might only work in older servers. I forgot my auto clicker's off. So you kill the first boss. You kill the second one. I actually have to click because my auto clicker's off. Look, so you get 1, right? But it sticks at 3. So if you, this is just if you're not in the next area. If you come and go to the first boss again and you click, now every single time you're gonna get +1. Let me just do it again so you guys have 100% proof. Also try it yourself. It's not a huge bug, but look, it's +1 every time. That's something I hope they do fix, just because I mean that's way too many eggs in circulation, as if there's not already way too many. If you AFK for 12 hours, I'll get to that, but you can get a ton of eggs. Okay, so now for the part that's actually interesting, or why I'm actually making the video. It's going to be a lot of talking, and yeah, I mean there's no other way to explain it, I guess. I'll actually put it on screen, like on top of it, so I can see my OBS and everything, what I'm saying, just so it's easy. So yeah, let me start from the new event egg. You need to kill the bosses 1 time in the beach area to get an egg. If you kill the coconut guy 10 times an hour or a minute, which is doable, if you're able to kill the 3rd boss in the beach area, you're able to kill the coconut guy. So that's minimal, because you can kill him 11 if you are on the Kraken, I'm pretty sure. So it'd be like 660 instead of 600. But I'm keeping everything to minimal just to keep it simple. So 1 hour would be 600 eggs. 12 hours would be 7,200 eggs. 24 hours would be 14,400 eggs. This is once again minimal. It would go on for so on. So 48 hours would be 28,800 eggs, or 6 hours would be 7,000. 6 hours would be like 3,400, right? 3,600. Okay, that's all I have to say about that. Hands is now the best. Go as if this whole thing is as if you're in the last area, but you have to be in the last area for this to matter, I'm pretty sure, because I mean, you're not really getting 28 billion per click if you're not in the last area. So this is for last area just because that's what the update's about. So some people are getting a billion, so I use that as reference. If you get 1 billion per click, bare minimal you will get a minute. It's 50 ticks. Also nice, but bare minimal, if you only get 50 per minute, you would get, without your aura, 3 trillion. Or no, not 3 trillion. Okay, so look, I gotta explain it through a calculator because I can't really explain it out loud. So if you're getting 1 billion a click, so this is if you use 50 per tick, so that's billion, right? Times 50 for 50 per tick, which is 50 billion. And then a day is, so 1 billion times 50 for, oh, okay, I see now. Times 50 for a minute, which would be 50 billion. And then there's 60 minutes in an hour, 3 trillion. I just realized I put a day instead of an hour for these ones for some reason. Because this is actually gonna be in the description so you guys can genuinely look at it. I'm just going through it so it's a little easier. Per day, per hour, so 3 trillion an hour base stats, or 8.25 trillion if you have an aura. Because if you look, you would times it, not divide, times by 2.75. And here's why. If you look, I'll just leave it on the screen. If you click trails and you could go down 100 plus 175. So some people think 175 means 1.75. But if I take it off, so I have 3.7 trillion, right? If I take this trail off, right, 1.3 later. So if you look, calculator, some people told me 1.75, which was inaccurate, and here's why. 0.3 1.75 would only be 2.2, but if I do 1.3 for 1.3 QA times 2.75, it would be 8. Oh, I multiplied twice on accident, but there you go, right here. So 1.3 QA, right, times 2.75 would be 3.5. So pretty much the same thing. I'm not sure it's making it different, but yeah, so 2.75 is what you would need. I mean, I guess there could be more after the 3 for how much, 1.3. So yeah, so that's if you have would be 2.75, so 3 times 2.75 is 8.25. So without an aura, because I put them in order here, so the first number you would see underneath the how much you would get per hour is how much you would get per day without an aura. So 3 times 24 is 72, and 8.25 times 74, or 24 is 198. I will prove that one more time just so we're completely intact. So 8.25 times 24, 198. Now that was reference, that's why I explained it so much, and I also have this here if you guys ever need it. But so next actual thing was 10 billion, because some people here are getting each of these. I'm not going to say all of them, but I'm going to go through them. There are people actually getting more than 35 billion, but if you are, you can just do the same math. You just do whatever you're getting. I'm going to explain it one last time. Whatever you're getting, so let's say you get 1 billion, you would add 1 billion, you would then times by how many you would get per tick. So I'd say on average you would get about 52. Then you would times that by 60 for 1 hour. And then you would times by how many hours you're going to go AFK. So let's say you go AFK for 24, you would come back with 74 trillion, million, billion, trillion. And then you would times by 2.75, because that's what you get with the best aura. You would have 205 trillion more over your name, or I guess for this scenario it'd be 3.7, so 0.2 over more over your name. So I hope I explained that good enough. Once again, minimal in the aura, and the last one would just be the same thing. Bosses was another thing. I do want to explain the beginning of this as well. So the new bosses is what this is. This is with all boosts. I wrote this here just so people know, with all boosts. So if you don't have any boosts, that means a boost potion or a boost game pass with wins, you would divide by 4. So say you're getting 576 with a boost, billion with a boost per minute with that guy, you would divide by 4. So calculator once again, so 576 divided by 4. So you would get 144 billion per minute. If you have just a potion or something, 288 billion per minute, and so on. So I basically just cut down everything. So 96 billion wins is what you would get per win, or per win in a wrestling match, arm wrestle match with the first boss. And then yeah, I did the math. So every minute you would get 576 billion if you did the bare minimum, which bare minimum is 6 times per minute, because the max it would take you if you're able to actually kill the boss fluently would be 10 seconds. If you are way past him, the quickest you can kill him is 5 seconds, because there's a 3-second delay before and after you kill the boss, because you got to kill the boss, or wait before you kill the boss 3 seconds, and then you have to wait before you kill the next boss for 3 seconds, and so on. So an hour would be 34, 12 would be, and then you come down. It's a little different in these. That's what I was trying to explain earlier, is it's 96 and then it goes up to here, but in the last area it would have gone 96 and then like 400, because that's only times 5. But if you look, 96, so let me pull out the trusty calculator. I did all the calculations, but just in case, I don't want to prove it. I want to prove it. Let's do 580 divided by 96. It's 6 times. I did that right. But if you look at the next boss, let's just make it bigger, just so it's easier to. Let's do 14,800 divided by 580, because that's how much it would be if it was a bigger number. It would be 25. Let's make it a bigger number as well. 4,400 divided by 14.8, because that's how much it would. 297 times if it was exact, which I do think these are exactly exact. I haven't seen the last boss, but I'm hoping it's not more than 500 times. 4.5, because 4.4 times 500, 4.4 times 500, that's already 2 QI each time you kill the boss, which would actually be amazing. Probably add a little bit more information to this about like pets and stuff, because I do know the stats of every pet in the first 3 eggs and the stats of a lot of the pets in the last egg, but I want to finish that before I post anything. So yeah, you're gonna see these as well. Some people don't know. They are roughly, so I calculated it smaller because the calculator won't let you go past QA. The last boss, every minute you get about 26 QA. In 1 week, you could get, let's see actually, if you AFK'd the last boss for 1 week, you would have 266 QA, right? So let's do 266,000, let's just make it smaller, divided by 240, because that's how much each egg would technically cost if it was smaller. You would need to AFK an entire week to be able to hatch the egg 1,000 times. I mean, that's if you're doing bare minimum though. If you actually can AFK the boss like frequently, you can typically get up to 11 kills max. So let's do 10. So you could probably hatch 1,700 eggs if you AFK'd a whole week, unless I'm doing something wrong, which I definitely probably am. But the pets are a lot better, by the way. I do know in the last egg, the second best pets. So like, I can actually go over there and just show you guys. Void, actually, I think it is Void. Evolution, so just like this, max evolution, Void, huge Void, I think is 25,000 stats, which if you're unaware is amazing, because my best pet's 2,000 and I'm already in the last area and on the leaderboard. So yeah, I'm probably gonna drop off if I don't maintain it. So yeah, that's everything. It will be in the description. I'll probably post it exactly in the description, so if you want the link or whatever, you're gonna have to just copy and paste it inside your own notepad and then save the notepad, which you would just go file and save as. So yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.